Okay, so Christian got our fashion right. Now let's get our hair right, y'all. Okay, this is my list pick. This is by Taya. So I have to pick one thing that is a must-have that I know everybody needs in their life. So who doesn't want fuller looking hair, thicker looking hair? It took 10 years for the Taya brand to come up with the Amazonian white clay thickening hairspray. 10 years, it's that good. I'm gonna give you the story on the Amazonian white clay. This is good for you ingredients. $26.95, 10 ounces, and only $8 and change to get home. And the reason I love it is it works in humidity. The reason I love it is it doesn't dry out your hair, and everybody needs hairspray. So it doesn't dry your hair out. I put it on my bangs, I put it, you guys, as long as you've got human hair, and I put this on my human hair and my human hair wigs, you have body and you can actually comb through it with your fingers. So I want to go to my wonderful Miss Ferrero. I've got to make sure I pronounce the name. Arlene Ferrero?
Ferro.
Ferro. I almost got it right. Ferro. I rolled my R's.
Everybody always wants to roll it like that chocolate. No, it's just Ferro.
Well, I know. You know what? This has been so popular. We've sold more than 2,000.
And I am so happy that you guys are all grabbing this, because this is like Debbie just said, this has taken us 10 years in the making, and it's been for a reason. This is part of our Amazonian white clay collection. And if you are familiar with Taya, you know that that's our #1 ingredient. And it's because it's clinically proven, our Amazonian white clay, that once it goes on your hair, it adheres to your hair and it actually makes the diameter of your hair thicker and fuller. But I want you to see this. This is a hairspray. Look at the shine that you get in here as well. Now I'm gonna put, just spray this in. This is our volume. This is all for volume and thickness, girls. I'm gonna turn her around because I want you to see what's going on back here. Look at this. Did you see how much thicker and fuller this head looks? Are you gonna wear your hair like that? Of course not. But guess what? If you want, you can. I'm gonna turn her around and I'm just gonna comb through this just with my fingers alone, and look at the body and the fullness and the hold that I can get from this. So if you guys use hairspray, this is a hairspray that I want you to look into. Watch what's gonna happen here. By spraying just a tiny bit, this is, like I said, it's an extra firm hold. So it's going to dry really, really, really quick, and it's gonna dry really, look at this. This is maddening, right?
Wow. That's amazing that you can do that.
But it's a firm hold, right, Deb?
Yes.
But watch, I can still comb my fingers through it, which is what I love. So this is the beauty of it, is the fact that I can, and I'm gonna also be honest with you, I have not washed the girls' hairs since this morning, so I've already applied this like 4 times on their hair, and yet you see how I still can comb through this. I'm gonna come in here, go in, watch, hold this here.
Wow.
Let that dry. Look at this. I mean, if you guys...
It makes me laugh because, Arlene, it's amazing that her hair will stay right there. And you're with models that have fine hair.
Fine hair. She has a lot of hair, but it's pretty, pretty fine. So this is what I love about it. But more importantly, what I love is the fact that I can comb through this and I'm not damaging her hair. Notice how I can still move this. I can make this flexible. I can push it this way, move it that way, do whatever I want just to create. And look at the fullness, look at the volume. Remember, this is an ultra hold hairspray, and I want you to come here because this is, on a person like Patsy, I would be very skeptical to even use a product like this, because I know that firm holds, typically, they will break your hair. It's really crunchy. It breaks through. Watch what's going to happen here with Patsy. I put it on her hair easily and safely. I'm not worried about it. So I just go in here, lift, 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 and I want you to see the hold that I'm getting there. I mean, I'm going to actually go behind you because you can see that. I mean, this looks a little crazy. How, Deb? Look at that. I mean, look at the hold that I'm getting here.
It's amazing.
With my beautiful Patsy, right? But I go in, look at the hold. Right? Now you think, okay, wow, that is massive. I'm gonna go in here, you can see that massive, gorgeous, beautiful, thickening effect. But watch, look at this. I can comb right, and I'm using a comb. I'm not even using a brush. I'm combing right through this. It's nothing that's gonna be breaking her hair. Notice how it's not flaking, which is another thing which is very important. You know, sometimes you have those hard helmet hairsprays, and when you come through it, it seems like you're ripping your hair, and then you see all these Well, you see that basically the hairspray fall on all your clothes and stuff. So this is what another of the beautiful properties that this hairspray has.
Well, you make a good point. You guys, you don't want to look like you have dandruff on your,
Exactly.
on your jacket because all you did was touch your hair. Nothing is going to flake out. Look at how light and soft it is. Miss Patsy, your hair is beautiful and she can shake it and it has volume. So if you are using a hairspray at home that is weighing your hair down,
yes.
if your hairspray is weighing your hair down and it's crunchy and it's drying, you need to be on the phone. So we're very busy on the phones. And you guys stock up because you cannot put this on auto ship. And that means you cannot, like, auto ship means, you know, we never change the price on you and you can get this every 60 days, every 90 days. There's no auto ship. So that means a lot of you are ordering more than one and we're seeing people order multiples. So $8.98 and free shipping. If you have fine hair and you want to try something that is also going to make your hair look fuller, because Arlene, what happens, a lot of people are getting hairspray, they just want the firmness. This is ultra firm, but those hairsprays are drying out the hair that has alcohol in it. This has Amazonian clay in it, which is softening the hair and thickening the hair. So talk about that for a minute.
Well, that's a great thing, and thank you for bringing that up. Now remember, I think we might have a little visual of the actual white clay and how it actually adheres to your hair and it thickens your hair. Now this is clinically proven, and a lot of our products, this white clay is collected once a year from the riverbanks in the Amazons. And this white clay particles, it actually adheres to your hair, making the diameter of the hair thicker and fuller. And in most of our products, we have clinicals that can prove that this worked. So it has taken us 10 years basically to put it into this humongous 10-ounce bottle, which by the way is the largest bottle that we have ever configured also, because we knew that it was going to be a product that you're going to be using plenty of it. It was not going to be damaging for your hair. You can use and use it, and you can reuse it, and you want to have that bottle. Now, another thing is we also have another visual of the 4 other ingredients this product has, because it also is going to work as a it's going to seal in. There you go. It has bamboo. It has horsetail, watercress, fenugreek. So these are all ingredients that you look them up if you want. It takes forever for me to explain all of that. But what all these incredible combinations, what it does is it just makes a product that is superior to probably anything that you've probably ever tried out there. And do all those ingredients, what happens is they create a barrier. So especially here, being a hairdresser in Florida, trust me, everybody, Arlene, my hair, the humidity, why does it get so frizzy? Give me some oil to make this hair, you know, not be so frizzy and this and that. And I go, I mean, I get it. The humidity in Florida is like the worst ever, right? So this, what it does is it actually keeps the moisture in and locks out that humidity. So it's like putting a barrier on the humidity. I'm gonna go in here real quick again. I know I'm talking a lot, Deb, but I just love to explain everything.
Hey, you guys, you need to look at this. You've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. And I just gotta come and touch it because—
there was a movie that we did that was once with a lady that was something like this, remember?
Yes, I just gotta come and touch it.
I want you to touch it, look at this.
I want you guys to know that this is all live in the studio. This is soft hair. This is not crunchy hair. And as I do this, there's no white flakes that's trickling down. And so she has a pretty pink blouse on and there's no white stuff here. A lot of people think you have dandruff and it's just your hairspray. This is gonna be soft. And if you have, this is fine hair. I wish you could touch it. If you have fine hair, if you have thin hair, this is a 2-in-1. So the Amazon clay thickens your hair and makes you look like you have more hair fibers on your head. And it took 10 years to come up with an aerosol where they could still use the thickening fibers, but they didn't want it to weigh down your hair. So you're getting the thickness, you're getting the fullness, and it's so light and fluffy. And don't you feel beautiful? I know you don't have a mic on.
But I mean, for being a firm hairspray, I want you to touch that, because look, I want you to touch that. It's a firm hairspray. When have you ever had a firm hairspray that you can actually comb your fingers through it?
You can comb your
fingers. It does not happen.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
And you guys, you forget your comb, you forget your brush, it's okay, and it's gonna stay. It's not a medium hold. It is a ultra firm hold.
Yes.
We're very busy on the phones, you guys. We have about 400 people calling right now. I want to apologize. Pack your patience. Let me tell you the easiest way to order. Use the QR code. The QR code is that little square thing, because my mama asked me what that was one day. How you doing, Gloria Denman? The QR code is that black and white squiggly stuff in the square. And I told my mom, all you do is take your camera phone, you point it at the square, and it takes you to this product, Taya Amazon White Clay. And all you do is put it in your cart and check out. You don't have to remember item numbers. Now, half of our quantity is already gone, and we just got it in. So I think yesterday was the first presentation. It is going to be gone. It's not gonna last the weekend. So we've sold 2,900, and you guys, that's half our quantity. And because we're so busy on the phones, I made it my list pick because as we get older, you know, our hair thins, right? And we're like, what do we, you know, you're trying to come up with all of these great products that are not gonna weigh your hair down, where you're not gonna have like, you know, flaky stuff. Like I'm all dressed up and ready to go to church or to the museum or to the play. I don't want white stuff all over me, and that's what happens with hairspray. 10 ounces, Arlene, that's a lot. So how long would this last you? This is big.
That's a lot. It's going to last you really a long time because it really depends on how often you use your hairspray. I personally use it a lot because not only do I use it when I have like the curls that I have, you know, the mini curls that I have here, which by the way, I have such thin hair, and for me, it really works wonders on my hair. And I've been using it all day yesterday, all day today, and you can see that my hair still looks shiny, it looks manageable, and that's what I love. And the fact that, look, I can still comb my fingers through my hair, and I am using an ultra firm hold hairspray. That's like, wow. So it is gonna last you a long time because you can use it and reuse it again. So it just also depends on how often you use it, but it's gonna last a long time. Now watch this real quick, Deb, because I just brushed Robin's hair, right? And I want you to see, when you guys used hairspray in the past, I'm pretty sure that when you brushed that firm hold hairspray, what you ended up was like something that was dry and gooky and muddy. Look at the shine on this, okay? This is what Taya's all about. That white clay has calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium. So it's going to transform also the hair. It's going to help you have hair that it's manageable, that it's literally healthier, because we're using things, come on back, we're using ingredients that are there to keep your hair healthy and beautiful. Look at this. I cannot put any more hairspray on this child because she will not be able to walk out the door, okay? If I cannot make this thing any bigger, okay? It's already, I want to say, look, it's about 5 fingers deep in height. But I want you to see, and let's say you're going out to the show or something, you know, clip it here, spray it here. You know, do this.
And what I like is, Arlene, you don't have to be a professional to know how to use this. It took you 10 years to make. Why did it take 10 years? I want everybody to know that the ingredients are top notch and the technology is advanced.
Yes. So we source our ingredients from the Amazon. First of all, you can only collect it once a year, okay? That's just for starters when it comes to the Amazonian white clay. But when it comes to this particular product, the white clay is a very, it's a powder. It's a grinded, how would you call it? Fiber clay, right? It's a clay. There you go. I couldn't break it out. So we had to find a way to have those fine particles actually go out through the nozzle of this spray. That's why it has taken us so long, because it was almost impossible. But we have engineered it with an incredible company that they have been able to grind it down, those white particles down to a size that actually is able to be in here in this beautiful can and delivered to your hair, doing what it says there, thickening your hair. So imagine hairspray that's going to give you volume, it's going to give you thickness, it's going to give you protection from the humidity, it's going to give you control, it's going to make it fun for you to do your hair again. Forget about that helmet head that you can't move, you can't shake your head. This is ultra firm hold, that it's movable, it's flexible, it's sexy. I mean, it's everything that we all want in a hairspray. I mean, I've already applied it 3 times on my hair today. I've applied it, I don't even know how many times on Patsy. And look how that hair still moves. Look at how she does not lose the volume. I can do whatever I want here. So let's just say, you know, Patsy, like you were saying, talking about
And
Going to
Patsy
the show,
has
look at
fine
this.
hair. Look at how beautiful, Miss Patsy. You look so gorgeous. I just love everything about Miss Patsy.
So do I. So do I. She's like the best model ever.
Best models, all of them. Miss Patsy stole my heart because she's from Texas and she was a school principal. And the teachers in my family. But you guys, I love that whether you're from Texas, from Florida, if you're going to go on a cruise and you are going to be by the humidity and the heat, you need this because a lot of hairsprays don't work in humidity. This has been tested to work in humidity. A lot of hairsprays don't work when you go to the beach and you may not want to get in the water. You may just want to wear your pretty little dress and go watch the sunset, and you want your hair to not look all over the place. Look at the fullness there. Miss Patsy, I wish you had a mic on. And she has thin hair, fine hair.
The reason why I use Patsy is also because she's our spokesperson for our Amazonian white clay. She really is an avid user of the product. Even before I started using her as a model, she actually bought it. And this is what I love about it. When we came out with this hairspray now, this is her new favorite. So she absolutely is also in love with it.
You guys, $8.98 to get home a wonderful hairspray that is a 2-in-1 because it's your thickener. It's gonna make your hair look fuller. It's not gonna be crunchy. It's not gonna be weighed down. It's going to move and have body. So you want that body, and as long as you're dealing with human hair, this is going to work. So even if you wanna put it on your human hair wigs, you can do it, because I do it.
Yeah.
But you wanna use it for your real hair too, and it works on all different skin tones, skin types. It doesn't matter what your hair is, okay? What the grade is. It's going to give you that extra ultra firm hold, and you can move it. Everybody's picking up several, my list pick, because this is gonna sell out, you guys. Over half our quantity is gone. I'll let you know how it's doing, but get it while it's on free shipping. I also wanna tell you, thank you so much.